Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick it away and start us off. This one will be fair caught. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Tuggle. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's an important first down on that running play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense wraps him up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss loss of 1. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kurt. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? He's at the 50. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
6-9-1, Gators score. Spire.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Powering through. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Receiver in motion now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
The offense now operating in empty. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Bulldogs churn out another first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down, and they pick up the first.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 21, Georgia 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
They'll set up with the BAT. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're going to run it here. He moves the ball after the 15.
Hey, you got to do it.
Brought down.
You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Physical run, breaking tackles. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the energy really building, Nutter, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida. Georgia. 7.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive of the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. To go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another